Hi, this is Dr. Darren Schmidt, and this is a video on erectile dysfunction. And I've had success with this with some of my guy patients, and there are factors that cause it that need to be reversed if you're going to go about this nutritionally and holistically, and what I deem to be appropriately. Of course, there's Cialis and Viagra and drugs like that, but if you're into actually getting to the cause and fixing that, you'll end up being younger, you'll feel better in many other ways, and then your organ starts to work right. So the point here is that in the past I've had some guys where I reversed it and there was some sort of situation, let's say like a fungus was growing in their abdomen, or there was a circulatory issue and I have a video on the circulatory issues already. And we fixed the underlying problem that if kept there, would continue to get worse and worse and worse, and their health would go down, down, down. So, drugs like Viagra, they're fine to take, they have their side effects, make sure you know their side effects, but if you're really into getting to the cause, you can do that, and you can have positive results, and it takes months sometimes. We're talking like 6 months to actually get to the cause, and while you're doing that, your heart gets better, and your adrenals get better, and your nervous system gets better. So I focused, very directly on this situation for a couple people, and had results. And then they ended up losing 50 pounds as a side effect, and there's all kinds of positive changes that occur, even though we're focusing on one particular symptom. So I wrote a couple of supplements right here. Cataplex E2. This is from one of our favorite supplement companies called Standard Process. I did have a guy, this is in the late 90s, we're talking 1998, and he was about 80 years old. I gave him that one supplement, and he came back it was kind of a miracle. He came back a couple weeks later, and he said the erectile dysfunction was completely fixed, and we weren't even trying to fix it, but I gave him Cataplex E2, which increases the blood's ability to carry oxygen. So if you go running out and you buy Cataplex E2 and it doesn't work, don't be surprised, because that means that you have something else going on that needs to be fixed. With this 80-year-old in the late 90s, when I saw him in the late 90s, he didn't have much else that needed to be fixed. He just needed increased circulation. And then here's a supplement called Ginkgo, and there's really good Ginkgo on the market, and there's really bad Ginkgo on the market. And it increases circulation by helping the red blood cells fold in half. And there's some capillaries or small arteries that are so small that a red blood cell can't get through unless it folds in half. So these two increase circulation. There's a supplement that we have called Orchex. It helps relieve stress tremendously for men and women, but it's made from bull testicles, and I've talked about this before in my depression videos. Those nutrients in Orchex from the bull testicles are used by your body, whether you're male or female, to increase your testosterone if it needs it. And there's a related supplement called Orchic, O-R-C-H-I-C. And all three of these are from Standard Process, and this one is from MediHerb, which is an Australian herbal company. So I've seen these help with erectile dysfunction just as long as other more important things are taken care of. So I hope this helps.